What's up everybody, I'm Matrix, and we're going to continue our playthrough of New Game Plus Elden Ring, this time heading into Caelid and Liurnia of the Lakes. So let me show my build and then we'll get started. Alright, let's get moving. We're going to try to get into Caelid. Most of these enemies I can just run past because I don't need the runes from killing them. Don't get me wrong, I like fighting enemies, but there's just no point to killing most of these enemies on the overworld, so I'll leave that for most of the dungeons.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello?
And I suppose we'll go up and save the Jar Alexander.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Anyone?
When you knock Alexander out of the hole that he's stuck in, he tells you about the festival at Redmane Castle in Caelid, and that's where you fight Radon. But we'll get to that later. In the meantime, we'll just keep moving. There's a tibia mariner down there in that pool lake, but I think we'll ignore that for now. When we get to Caelid, we're going to get invaded by an NPC, so we're going to have to fight. Not so tough in New Game Plus, but she can be kind of a hassle in New Game when your weapons aren't upgraded. What we're doing here is we're going to head to Fort Faroth and try to get the other half of the Dectus Medallion. There it is. Caelid is an ugly, blighted place, and it's my least favorite area in the game. It's so red and gray and just ugly looking. The enemies here are not really worth fighting. You don't get very many runes from killing them, and the big dog enemies are kind of a hassle to kill. Dragon Barrow has a lot of dragon enemies walking around, but they're easy enough to just run past. You can see that big dragon just sitting there sleeping. That's a Grail. And if you get a good bleed weapon, you can just stand behind Grail and stab it in the leg until it bleeds out and kill it. It's a good way to level up early in the game if you've got a good bleed weapon. And here's Fort Faroth, and we'll grab the other half of the Dectus Medallion and get out of Caelid. Let my Mimic take some of the aggro here. teleport back to Stormvale and just continue from there. You can see the NPC behind me that gave me the advice about going the sneaky way into this castle, stepping on Godric's head because he's, you know, gloating. But he turns into a salesman at this point. And then you can later on buy maximum upgrade material from him.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
I bought a few things off of him, but we'll just move on from here into Liurnia. Shabriri's grapes are actually eyeballs that you can feed to an NPC, which is pretty disgusting. I don't know all the lore for this game. I play it for the gameplay. I don't really give a shit about the lore and the story. There's a church here with another NPC that you can talk to, and he'll mention the key that you need to get into where you fight Ranala. He's another mage character. And there's a sacred tear in this church, so you can power up your flask. Those are always welcome. Here's a fort full of soldiers that you can fight through, or we can just go around it, which we're going to do. Past time until morning because it would make it easier to see where we're going. I believe this leads to an NPC that'll eventually give us half of a piece of a medallion to get to the consecrated snowfield. But there's something we have to do before she'll give it to us. All the same, we'll go through this cave right now and get it out of the way. My sword pokes mostly at one enemy at a time, so it would have been a little bit probably more efficient to use a sweeping straight sword. But we're all right. And again, using my mimic as a artillery is always very effective. There's somebody in the Albaneric village that will let us know that it's safe to talk to her, so we're going to have to do that in a little while. For now, we'll just get the grace and get out of here. went back to Roundtable Hold so I could talk to Nepheli Lou, because there's a part that's coming up where we're going to have to talk with her again and progress her quest line. So let's move on. We'll go to the village of the Albanorax and meet with Nepheli, and then we'll fight the boss there, and then I think I'll end the video at that point. After that, maybe we'll go to the Academy of Rhea Lucaria and fight the boss there. Nepheli. We'll progress Nepheli's quest line, and we'll also talk to that lady that was at the bottom of that cave after we talk to the Albanoric that's up here. This Albanoric is hiding in the form of a pot, so we're going to roll into him and expose him.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
He dies after you talk to him, but he gives you the Halleck Tree secret medallion, and that's one half of what we need to get in there so we can end up fighting Millennia. now we'll see about fighting the boss to progress Nepheli's quest line. And I forgot to equip her as artillery, so we're gonna have to just fight this boss. Alright. Let's talk to Nepheli again and see if that progresses her quest line. I'm not sure if you need to talk to her again, but we're gonna do it anyway. Alright, I forgot that when you came back to Roundtable Hold after doing the village of the Albanurics, you got attacked by Insha, I think his name was. So now we're gonna go find Nepheli and talk to her.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, but God is not easily found.
Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic and... Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic
And I think we have to talk to her foster father, too. What we'll end up doing to progress Nepheli's quest line is we'll go to the 4 belfries and we'll warp to the beginning area from the game and we'll find something that she needs there, but we'll do that in the next video. Let's talk to Latenna and then we'll end the video after that. Latenna has a quest line wherein you have to go to Castle Sol and get the other half of the Caelid medallion, and then you can go to the consecrated snowfield. And there's a part where you can get the maximum upgrade for somber weapons, so we'll do that much later. Now, I think this video's gone on long enough, so we'll just call it here, and I'll see everybody again next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.